Well, okay. Look, we're talking about lore.
Yeah.
If we're talking about brothers, why don't we bring up Dr. Soong, though?
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, I had no idea that was played by Brent Spiner.
Right.
Like, it was a revelation to me when I was, like, older. I was like,
You're like,
that's the same actor.
You're like, that's not what old people look like?
I just assume it's, like, some other actor that they hired and put in, like, really bad makeup or something.
He looks like yogurt from Spaceballs.
That's true. Yeah, we should have gotten like Mel Brooks in that role.
Like merchandising.
Wow. Geneva, though, what'd you think of? So we see. Okay, I think it's easy for Brent Spiner to go play good android, bad android. Now he's got to play a guy who's kind of somewhere in the middle. He's the creator of both these androids. What did you think of Noonien Soong with regards to Brent Spiner's portrayal here?
Again, I thought it was impressive. He completely becomes a different person, and you buy it entirely.
Yeah, for me, I think with Soong, what I really appreciate is the vocal performance. Very often, Brent Spiner's voices, I just don't think he has a versatile vocal ability.
Sure.
But I think this is kind of him, the best he can do doing a different type of voice where it completely works and does not sound like Data.
It kind of had. Did you get a little bit of Edward G. Robinson in there? Like,
Shay.
well, yeah, he's gonna, my boys, you're both back. You see?
A little bit, yeah. He definitely has that sort of bit of a drawl.
Sure.
To me, the character falls apart though with the makeup.
It
Falls apart. I am watching this freak show wax museum
I know.
escapee on screen, and I'm sitting there going like, is he human? Like, what is this thing?
Well, yeah, I thought he was an alien at first. The first time I saw
Yes.
this episode, I
just thought he was really old. How
Yeah.
old is he?
Well,
that's a great question.
do you remember in the third Indiana Jones when the bad guy drinks from the wrong cup?
Yes.
And then ages drastically? He looks like that guy. So, I mean, how old was that guy around that point? Maybe 180?
Yeah.
So, maybe Dr. Soong is somewhere in there?
Well, okay, who looks older, Soong or Admiral McCoy?
Oh.
Because that could kind of put things in perspective.
I think Soong looks older. McCoy looks human.
So McCoy would have been, what, about 120, 130 when we saw him in Encounter at Farpoint?
Yes.
So, I don't know, are we dealing, Geneva, with a 150-year-old scientist?
I think so. I think that's believable.
Maybe that's just what people
I assume
look
that's
like
what
at
people
that
look
age. Okay.
And I wasn't surprised to hear he was dying.
I like how everyone was shocked. They're like, Lore's like, you're dying? It's like,
Really,
yes,
you couldn't tell?
we're all dying. It's like, to me, I rolled my eyes and was just like, yeah, we're all dying. It's like, yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah.
We needed a scene of him singing Young at Heart.
And like twirling an umbrella. Like, yeah.
He has such a awful end where Laura throws him across a room.
Yeah, it's an android old man fight.
Yeah, but it shows Data, cradling Dr. Soong, and they're like, "Well, we gotta go," and I'm like, "He's not he's dying, but he's not fading in this moment. Are they just leaving this man on the floor while they beam out of there? Well, I'm sure he'll go in a day or two."
I would like to think that they beamed him up, but maybe Beverly didn't have the facilities because they're all being used up by Willie Potts. So there's no room in sick bay for any more patients, so they just left him there.
What is the reasoning that they aren't doing everything they can to get this guy up and running?
I think Riker looked
let's be honest, he's never going to be running. But...
No. Riker probably looked at him and he was able to evaluate, oh, that man's dying. Yeah.
Yeah, did it Soong work for you on an emotional level? Because a lot of this episode is about a father-son relationship. We're supposed to be invested in the feelings of Dr. Soong. Did any of that work for you?
On an emotional level, I'm far more invested in what Data's journey was in this. Soong is hard to say that I legit care about him or I'm legit invested in him. But again, when we talk about motivation, I understand his motivation for all the things that he did. And
Right.
I think that he's being sincere when he's talking to Lore and saying, look, my intention was to go back and fix you, which Lore seems to be a little offended by, but, it happens. But I agree with you. If the makeup job was better, I think this would have been a stronger performance, but I think there's only so much Brent Spiner can do with what he was given.
Well, you say Brent Spiner. Originally, Spiner was not supposed to play this role. It was supposed to
Okay.
be an actor named Key Luke,
Oh yeah,
who was
yeah.
an Asian actor, and I guess they decided to save money. I don't know. It's interesting because Brothers originally, Key Luke was going to play Dr. Soong, and Laura was not in it, which would have taken away some of the drama, I think.
Yeah. All right.
But Laura was added a little later. And, do you
Brent
think...
Spiner was just concerned he wasn't getting enough screen time.
Yeah.
I
And
guess
I'll play
so.
all the characters.
Yeah, but do you think the impact would have been different with a... there's an uncanny valley stuff going on with Dr.
Sure.
Soong, right?
Yeah.
Would it have worked better with a human actor? Human, as in Brent Spiner isn't human.
Yeah.
An actor that looks human.
That's tough because I think it's still such an iconic performance.
Yes.
Like people know that episode, they know that character, you
Yeah.
know. So would it have worked better? I don't know because I suspect that no, the other actor just would not have brought the gravitas that Spiner had, you know.
Right. I just wonder if it would have worked emotionally a little stronger because Spiner would be acting off another actor as opposed to kind of more of a stand-in.
Sure. Do you know what I think, Jen? What do you think of this pitch here? Instead of giving him caking him on with tons of makeup, make Dr. Soong I don't know, 50 years old as opposed to 150 years old. What if just a few gray streaks and just some bags under his eyes or something like that? Would that work a little bit better for you?
I was fine with it. I think it was Cam that had the problem.
Oh, wow.
No, but I
Yeah.
didn't really mind the makeup. I thought, oh, he's just really old, so it didn't
Alright,
really bother
right.
me at all.
But did it look like good makeup?
No, but
Yeah.
I
it's
don't...
not 2017 when they were putting it together. So
It's true.
I
I
don't
mean, and
know.
even now, you see things like J. Edgar,
Wow.
which equally awful.